MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Anthony Rizzo, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Alex Reyes will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Pitch on the way. Jason Hayward is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And it's fouled away. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So stepping in, Tommy Edman, batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 5. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Now here it comes. And they start him out away with a Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Plate, Nico Horner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he misses there, 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Chatwood is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Now batting, David Bodie, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 0-2. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Lane Thomas, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Into the box, Alex Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy Edman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Paul DeYoung is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Take it as Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
1-1 the count. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder, gone to lead off the inning.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dakota Hudson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hayward leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Nico Horner. Oh, that grounder got him. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals. Number 13, Matt.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Colton Wong stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Tommy Edman. He looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tyler Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Tyler.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Caratini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
No, that's a ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Tyler Chatwood will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. 1 out. So digging in now, Javier Baez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is to third. And Wieters has himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch popped up. Rizzo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nico Horner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now back, catcher, Victor.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for route number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Here's Colton Wong now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Another 1-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Batter number 11. Shortstop, Paul.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, and it's fouled away. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Cardinals down to their final strike here, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Chatwood gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, as he struck out 13 in this one. Alex Reyes struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs. 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Tyler Chatwood won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of right now, the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. As of today, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, 5.5 back. The Brewers completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 12-6. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the Giants 12-1. They now have 6 straight victories. At the start of the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-3. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They're 3.5 games back. And the Phillies are 4th in the division, 19 games out of first. The Washington Nationals halted their 6-game losing streak as they manhandled the Marlins 9-3. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of 2nd. The Friars hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The D-backs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over 2nd. while the Diamondbacks are second in the division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Red Sox stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the visiting Rays 3-0. In the standings, the Red Sox are in first place in the AL East. They have a 4.5 game cushion. And the Rays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yanks only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 1-0. As of today, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Anthony Rendon was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Angels took care of the Indians 11-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. Entering the day's action, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 14.5 out of first. And the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Twins set 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins have clinched the AL Central Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. Heath Fillmyer got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 4-1. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are second in the division, 14.5 out of first. The Oakland Athletics combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. As of today, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Athletics are atop the division, 6 games up on second place. The Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 10.5 back, while the Astros are second in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.